Hello everyone, my name is Tay, and today we're gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna talk while I draw. Um, it's not anything necessarily new, but this recording is very long, so I'm gonna talk for a little bit. Maybe I'll talk the whole time, maybe I won't. Who knows? Um, but in this video, I'm drawing kind of like a manga styled illustration. Um, and how I got there was actually I got a little whiteboard and I was doing, I guess, like some idea generation. And eventually I figured out what I wanted to draw. I wrote down a few different ideas and then kind of branched those ideas out and kind of went from there. I wanted to do an illustration with all of my characters from the main cast. And the past two videos, you'll see that I actually did the character lineup, which I'm so happy that I finally did it because I don't know why it took me so long. Maybe it was procrastination. Maybe it was a bit of the perfectionism in me. I was scared that I was going to make them all look really bad. But I was just like, let me just do it. Let me just get it done. I did it. I finally got it done. So now I'm doing an illustration with everyone, and I'm actually able to use that page as a reference for myself. Go figure why it needs to be done in the first place. But you'll kind of see me like switch to and fro tabs on Clip Studio Paint. I am not sponsored. I don't think I'm popular enough to be sponsored yet, but hey, maybe someday. But yeah, so I wrote all those ideas out on the whiteboard. I finally selected one that kind of seemed cool and just kind of fast to do. I needed to do something fast because if I take too long, it'll take really long. It'll take months to finish, and I don't want to take months. I just want to, hey, let me do something quick. Um, and yeah, I sketched it out on Procreate first, and from there, I just imported it into Clip Studio and went from there. Um, my my characters. So this is unscripted, by the way. Um, yeah, just thought. I mean, most of my videos are unscripted. It's just my mind is strangely blank now that I have come in front of the camera, or sorry, microphone. Just give me a minute. I wanted this illustration to kind of be everyone because it's the holiday season. My four characters here, they're all like a found family type situation. And, you know, sometimes your blood relatives just aren't it like at all. Um, like even in my life, I've found that I'm I'm in some senses closer to friends than I am to my own relatives. And at least I have those friends. And once I get to actually finishing the story of Chocolate XL, that's the title of it, I kind of want to demonstrate those situations um, for my character Bun Bun or Lynn, the one with the bun in his hair and the armor plate on his shoulder. I kind of want to show that situation with him, especially. Um, because his family treated him like trash. Like that's kind of like the conclusion that I'm going to, like while I'm writing um his character out. And he's gotten to a point where he just kind of believes that he has to do everything by himself, but learns that that's not really the case. And speaking about writing, it's so like, I don't want to say hard. I mean, writing is hard, yes, but like to sit there and actually figure out what I'm going to do with like the rest of the story, like people who don't have their story all the way written out and just are just drawing it out, it's just like, how do you do it? You know, like I don't understand, cuz I'm pretty sure like for some manga illustrators or webcomic artists, they just be writing along the way. It's like, I wish I could do that. I just feel like I can't. It seems like something really hard because you have to like consistently keep up with the rules that you stated of that world. Like in particular, I guess I'm talking about more so of like a fantasy sense. Um like with like writing. It just seems like it's a lot that you have to keep up with over time, right? Cuz like a lot of these mangas and stuff like for instance, One Piece. I don't know if the dude wrote out the entire story and then started drawing it, but I don't think he did, because how many pages is that you have to write out? It just seems like so much. And I know with like as I'm writing or whatnot, there's like different ways that you can do your story. You could do it episodic, as if like none of the events have much to do with each other, kind of like early Adventure Time, an early regular show. Um, I don't know why those were the ones I thought of off the top of my head. I could have brought up SpongeBob, but hey, SpongeBob's pretty great too. I think my favorite out of all of those is definitely regular show though. I don't know. I don't know why. It just is. I gotta get back to Adventure Time though. Like, I still haven't finished first Adventure Time, and then they came out with the Cake and Finn series, or no, Fiona and Cake, not Cake and Finn, Fiona and Cake series. I definitely need to watch that eventually. It's on my never ending watch list of things that I say I'm gonna watch and actually don't get to watching it until much, much later. With the original like storyline of Chocolate XL, it was supposed to take place present day, but I felt like I couldn't make the story as long as I wanted it to be. So I kind of swapped the genre to be more so of a fantasy romance instead of like a romance drama. And with fantasy, I feel like you can get real creative with it, right? I kind of want there to be like a power system in play. Um, and then I want to expand a little bit on the world too. Um, like those are some of my favorite genres to get into when it comes to like manga. Just something like crazy, you know? Like right now, some of my favorite mangas are Chainsaw Man. Like I'm all the way caught up on Chainsaw Man. It gets really crazy in the latest chapters, like nonsensical. Um I really liked Claymore. Um, that one's like an older one, but I really liked it. Um, Monster is more so like a like it's not a fantasy, but it's definitely one of my favorite mangas. Hunter x Hunter for sure. I'm not caught up in the Hunter x Hunter manga. I watched the anime for it and it was pretty great. And it was kind of why I wanted to swap the genre to fantasy because the power system in Hunter x Hunter is so cool and like the world is so like what would the word be, like expensive or so vast. There's so many different things in it, and I kind of want to create a world like that for Chocolate XL. This is my first story, so like I might mess it up a little bit, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try really hard. um, I feel like too like this is like a little bit of a pivot, but like with why it takes me so long a lot of the times with like creating is that I'm just so scared that I'll mess it up. I'm scared that I'll do a bad job at it. And it's like this weird sense of like perfectionism in this weird sense of I guess imposter syndrome, like feeling like I'm just not there, right? Um Even though I've been seriously drawing for like what a decade or a little bit over a decade because I'm 24 now. Um, so yeah, I just thinking about that, man. Also, speaking of which, aging, guys, kind of crazy, kind of scary. It's like I've been thinking about this storyline for like the past, or like creating the story of Chocolate XL for like the past like 3 years, and like I keep putting these like weird landmarks for myself, like, oh well once I do this, I'll write the story. Okay, once I hit this follower account, I'll release the story. And I have not been any closer to reaching any crazy follower account, so it's like, damn, do I release the story? Do I just kind of wait even longer to do the story? And it's like the longer I wait, the more ideas that I have for like other stories that I want to do. And I'm getting to a point now where I just I don't think I care too much about the follower count anymore. I think I just want to release the story, and if it gets readers, it gets readers. If it doesn't, then I just kind of want to make the next one. Cuz I always think to myself like tomorrow isn't really promised, and if I wasn't here tomorrow, would I be happy with what I've done? And when I think about that, I don't think I would be very happy with what I've done because I haven't even released any stories. Um, I do mini comics as like a low commitment way of doing comics, but like I did like one practice comic a while back on Webtoon called Vanilla XL. And that did okay. Um, it's not many readers or whatever, but um I'm also kind of scared that like what if I create such a bad story that it becomes meme worthy? And I guess it's kind of like a thing that like I've noticed a lot of younger artists have with like beginning to post on social media. It's that same thing of like, bro, just post. You gotta post. You just need to do it. Stop holding on to it. Just do it. It hasn't even happened. Like with this YouTube channel, um, I've there's a lot of people who don't start YouTube channels because they don't have particular equipment to start. I don't have the best equipment, but I'm just doing it. So I guess it's that same principle. It's like I can do it with some things, but when it comes to my comic, I'm like, I really don't want to mess it up. But it's just like I just need to do it. I just need to get it done so I can work on my next one and my next one and my next one because I have so many ideas that I just want to do. and publish, and whether it gets successful or not, I just need to do it. Yes, I would love to be like a comic artist full time someday and have even more time to work on my comic. Um, but I do just need to get it out there so people can see. Um, because a lot of artists, our art, I know that a lot of people say that it's for ourselves, which is true, but I think it is also true that we would like our work to be perceived. Now, in what way, that depends on what the artist wants. But I believe both are true. Both matter. Because even back in like the olden days of artists who were commissioned by rich aristocrats, it's like they wanted their work to be perceived fairly well enough. A lot of the works that we see historically that were dug up, like archaeological finds or whatever, I'm sure that those are artisans, like they created that stuff to be consumed by somebody. That validation and yet validating your own self, both are equally important. And it's very easy to lose sight of that on the art journey. The art journey is not, it's not something that's like clear cut. It's a journey. There's going to be ups, there's going to be downs, there's going to be meh. And all of it is a part of it. I was thinking about maybe possibly doing more like Reddit story times. I noticed that some of you guys liked those quite a bit. They were so fun to read. I'll probably do that soon, for sure. Because a lot of times, like while I'm at work, I'll listen to Reddit story times. Some of them are so outlandish. It's like, guys, what kind of lives are y'all living? Oh my god. And like there will be posts under r/am I the devil, and it'll be like the craziest stories I've heard. I'm like, bro, you can't be serious right now. Where's the self-awareness? But I'll definitely get back to that for sure. It was super fun to do. But I think I am out of words. I want to take a nap. Thanks for stopping by my channel, firstly. And from this video, I hope that you were entertained a little bit. I'm glad that you came by to watch. Yeah. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you might want to hear me talk about next. I can talk about many things. My mind is blank at the moment. But, let this video be kind of like a, hey, just do it, man. Like for me and my comic, I think that I will, since I work full time and I'm in school full time, it's kind of difficult trying to fit in like writing and stuff in there. But I say once I graduate, I definitely want to be finished at least writing the story and then get to writing the page or creating the actual comic pages by then. And that'll be next year when I graduate. So, yeah. But I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.